This is Traveling Charlie. Today I want to talk to you about some tips on how to get to Chichen Itza and the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, and just some things I've learned. Maybe it'll help you. First thing I recommend is to not stay in Cancun. If you want to feel the magic that I felt when I went to the Yucatan Peninsula, because I felt like Cancun was just another version of Panama City, Florida. But that's not good. I even went to the Hooters in Cancun expecting to see some beautiful Spanish women, and all I wound up seeing was pure white American women. So I don't recommend Cancun at all. It's too Americanized. Instead of staying in Cancun, the best place you should stay is in a little town about 2 hours away called Valladolid. It was a magical little town. That really caught me by surprise. That was the best part of the whole trip. To get to Valladolid, the town of Valladolid, you need to fly into the Cancun airport and then walk straight out of the bus station. Straight out of the airport, and ask around, and there's these buses outside called ADO, however they pronounce it there, and you can get directly on that bus and then take it down to the Cancun downtown bus station and transfer to the Valladolid bus, and it takes about 2 hours to get there. After you get to the Cancun airport, you need to take the ADO bus that goes to the downtown airport. The downtown bus station. And then purchase a ticket at the downtown ADO bus station that goes to Valladolid. They won't speak Spanish, so you better get ready for that. Maybe make you some signs to show them where you need to go or whatever. But it's a great little town. The bus ride from the downtown Cancun bus station to the Valladolid downtown bus station is about 2 hours. And it's a small little town, but the bus station's right in the middle of the town, so that makes it great. The hotel that I recommend to stay at in Valladolid is a hotel named Hotel El Meson del Marques. I believe that's how they pronounce it. It's only like a football field away from the bus stations. It's in the center of the town. It looks like crap on the outside. Well, it's not. It doesn't look fantastic on the outside, but the inside is nice. Of course, it's a third world country, so the commodes don't flush well. Better hold it down. Better flush it 2 or 3 times. The hotel is on the same street as the bus station, so you don't even have to, take any turns. You just take a left out of the bus station and walk, a couple of blocks, and there you are. It's right by the Central Park. The hotel also features a balcony on I believe it was the 3rd floor. It's a big balcony where anybody can go that's a guest at the hotel. Nobody was out there every time I went, but I thought that was really nice. You really had fantastic views of the little town. The reason why it's best to stay in Valladolid instead of Cancun is because when all the tourists leave from Cancun or Playa del Carmen or Cozumel with the cruise ships, it takes them about 2 hours to get there. And once they get there, it's just bombarded with people. So if you stay in Valladolid, you can get there in 30 minutes, early in the morning before all the buses arrive, and you can enjoy the place. I almost had it to myself when I got there that early. And then about the time you had enough of Chichen Itza and you finished touring the place, that'll be when all the buses are arriving. Then you can just head outside, and what you want to do is get a taxi for about $10 to take it a couple of miles to this place called Ek Cenote. And don't make the same mistake that I almost did. I almost went straight back from Valladolid on my last day there in Mexico back to Cancun to spend the night in my hotel to catch the flight out the next day. But I talked myself into going ahead and taking the extra route and stopping on the coast at Tulum to visit the ruins of Tulum. And man, I am so glad I did, because that wound up being the most beautiful place of them all. But yeah, I highly recommend Tulum. Even though I got drenched by a tropical storm, it was well worth it. Beautiful place. Also, what you want to do before you leave Valladolid is there's also another attraction called what's it called? It's called Ek Balam. It was, I believe, discovered back in '96. It's a fabulous ruin of the Mayans that not many people go to. But how to get there, because they don't have the tourist bus going there yet. But how you get there is you just go back to the bus station where the ADO bus station is, and there'll be a taxi outside there. You can just tell them where you want to go, and it costs $25. I took it for $25 to Ek Balam, and then the taxi driver was cool. He said, "Hey, look, you can go in there and tour it, and I'll be outside waiting on you." I was the only one at Ek Balam. And I said, "Okay, I'll be back in about an hour. I just want to take some photos and climb the pyramids." So that's what I did. And sure enough, he was standing outside waiting on me. Thank God, because there wasn't a whole lot there. It was out in the middle of nowhere. But definitely go see that place. I'll show you some photos. Here they are. But this is Traveling Charlie. I hope this video helped you. I'm in downtown, my hometown of Atlanta. I'm standing in the middle of the Georgia Aquarium. As you can see, I believe that's it behind me. And over here is the Coca-Cola Museum, where you can taste the Coca-Cola from every Coke in the world. They're not all the same, believe it or not. I've never tried it, but maybe one day. But I hope this video helped people going there and enjoy the beautiful town of Valladolid. That was really a little magical. Maybe you won't have the same experience I did, but it was just fantastic. Adios.